then I realized, no, you must be grateful for the things, because see the behind you, you see the person who are behind you. Okay, they are also suffering, but unless you are able to do, you cannot voice, you cannot raise your voice as well, and you do not feel, raising your voice. Your work, why I will speak, there is no meaning of talking to me, they will not listen. So you suppress your voice, you suppress your feeling that time. So that was happening with me as well. And then I thought that I must be grateful that I have this thing in my life. Like she was living there, and the people who used to come and make a ball, kind of a rice ball that they offer on the show, gave her to her daughter as well. And so she come and hold her hand and ask for food, and then she realized that no, my life is very important. I should not let go of my life like. And then she decided that she will take care of all the children. Yes.
Because those kind of situation, that lady was able to think about her own children, because I have to alive for my daughter. The reason she was able to contemplate about their life as well. Once we have the kind of like purpose in our life, I have to alive, I have to do something different for my life, for my children as well. Having purpose is really very significant. It gives us like motivation, right? Inspiration. Anyhow and any cost, you have to move ahead in your life. Hello, ma'am. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, and I am good. Thank you so much for asking. How are you?
I'm also doing great, ma'am. Thank you so much for asking. So, ma'am, how was your morning today?
As usual, natural.
Okay. So, as we are meeting for the second time, so would you mind introducing yourself, ma'am?
Yes, definitely, sure. Okay, so my name is Neelu Kumari. I hail from Jharkhand, staying in Grade, and I am become graduate. So, and full-time homemaker, blessed with one daughter. Apart from this, I am running YouTube channel also. I am not constantly doing it, but sometimes whenever I get time, I used to upload videos. So my channel name is English with Neelu Kumari. And yeah, I love connecting with people, reading book as well. So this is all about me.
Wow, great introduction of yours, ma'am. So, would you like to me introduction?
I know about you, but I would love to know, like, if you gave me short introduction about you. So yeah, that would be good for me.
Okay, so my name is Babita. I hail from Gorakhpur, UP. About my education, I've done graduation with English. I did PhD, B.Ed, and also qualified CTET, UP. Apart from this, I'm a homemaker. Simultaneously, I'm running YouTube channel by the name of Learn English with Babita. Along with our mother of two kids, about my hobbies, I love singing, yoga, and talking with the people. That's all. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, great, great. Okay. So do you have any question?
Yeah, like you said, you are indulging yourself to read books. So, what kind of books you are reading?
Nowadays I'm reading story books, like some schools books. So that kind of book I usually prefer nowadays, because earlier I was not into the reading. Whenever I take any book to read, my daughter, she used to come and start writing in that book, and she's like, this is my book, not yours. So that's why I was not that frequently. But yes, like some story books, whatever, schools books. And one book also I have purchased, that is of Sudha Murthy book. So 3000 1000 stitches. So that book I'm reading now.
Okay, great. So how long have you been incorporating yourself in reading part?
Mm, like reading, I enjoy reading, but because of my time schedule, being a homemaker, I usually do not get time to take a book and see it, because I have a lot of things. And in do it, like you will read one page and again you will have some work. So usually I read at night. So like whenever I feel that now I have time, I must do reading, and I feel that this time is I'm not going to disturb by anyone, so I try to utilize that. And I used to put that time in the reading, like not on a daily basis, but frequently I do it.
Yeah, great. So, ma'am, do you think if person is indulging themselves in reading part, so they can improve their English skills or not?
Yeah. Yes, definitely, and lot. Like when you read, so you broaden and you broaden your area of understanding. You are able, you improve your comprehending power. So, like when you read, so you are able to get more and more, and you read, perfect way. Like you do not have to go for grammar as well, and contextually, it will be the perfect way that you will read. You will grab more vocabulary, more sentence, and a better way to prepare sentences and knowledge information too, okay, with each and every sentence. So I feel that reading helps you to comprehend the things, and if you really want to be a good communicator and good in any way in the language, so you must indulge yourself in the reading. It will help you more and more. When you're speaking, so you are speaking just like whatever content you have by watching video and all. But when you complete when you read, so you will have of your own content. You will understand yourself that how well you are able to understand the things. Okay, so in listening, what the other person is going to make, other person explaining, and you are understanding from that person. But in reading, you would be the master there, and you will learn and you will understand from that area. So it means that you will, like you will become good, understand your your power, your cognitive skills, that will improve by reading.
Yes, yes. And I also feel in the same way because if you are incorporating yourself in reading parts, so definitely, certainly you are going to increase your fluency level as well as your vocabulary would be increased day by day. And along with, additionally, you feel yourself very much comfortable and confident while talking with someone because it gives us a lot of surprising results if you are doing it constantly and frequently every single day. If you are giving timing for reading, so definitely it will help you a lot. So I also indulge myself to read books, any kind of books. So I just pick any kind of books and start reading out loud. Because out if you are reading out loud, then your tongue will be habitual and flexible day by day, and in that way, in such manner you are going to uplift your English language as well. Because there are four pillars we all know very well, LSRW. So we need to inculcate those habits each and every single day, because until or unless you incorporate and you encounter yourself for those parts, you cannot feel like very delightful in your journey, right? So if you really want to uplift in your life and uplift your these skills, right? So you have to encounter yourself on regular basis. You need to appear yourself, then only it is going to help for the people. Right. So I also feel in the same way, and it's a really very good manner if you are able to read books, right? So that things are going to help you a lot. You have a daughter. Does she speak in English language with you?
No, she's just 2.5 year old. She usually talk in only Hindi, and whenever even I try to talk with her, so because of the environment, see, if 10 people are going to speak with you the same language and one people, so that differentiate, that make a difference, right? Okay, because she has the environment that everybody used to speak with her in her in our native language or in Hindi, only this two language. Not no one speak in English, only I do it. So my language, like my language impression on her is going to be less than of other people. So like when I try to talk her, she understand little bit of the words when I say her give it to me, kiss me. So this kind of words she understand, but she does not talk.
Yeah. So what's your mother tongue, ma'am?
My mother tongue is Kotha.
Okay, I haven't heard about this kotha. Yeah. So, were you able to speak in Hindi since your childhood, or you have learned later?
No, we are speaking Hindi since my childhood. We do not like too much in Kota because it is not mandatory here. Also, that you have to study in Kota language. We study in Hindi language only. Kota, it is just a paper come in when you have to appear for the state exam, any state exam. So that time there will be one paper that you have to go through in Kota language. Otherwise, we do study in English medium or either in Hindi medium. That is the only. In
So
other
it means
state, in other state they give preference of their own language much, but in our state that I cannot see why. It is really very important. Like by the time it will vanish, the language will vanish because everybody is habitual of speaking in Hindi because they are not talking in Kota, and only my mother and grandmother. And yeah, it will be but not that much, like it that much it should be. Like, the Tamil people that they do not study in Hindi medium, they only have medium of Tamil and English. They only two medium they can go for. So it means they are prioritizing of their language, they value, and they make the identity of their language. We do not have that much strictness like you have to go through Kota language. It is up to you whatever language you want to.
okay, great, great. So I think since our childhood, Hindi and English we are getting. Like Hindi we are getting as a language, right? But English we were getting in our previous time like as a subject. That's the reason we are very habitual about Hindi language because in everywhere, like most of the state they are using Hindi is spoken there over there. It's a also common language. Like most of these state they are using this language. So if you have any question, ma'am, please ask because I have asked so many questions.
Okay, so like I also want to know what is your language? Is it Bhojpuri?
Yes, yes. My native language is Bhojpuri and Hindi also. But since my childhood, in my childhood, I was not very much indulged in Hindi. So when I have started to go to school, so there I knew Hindi as well. Now I am very happy about Hindi because everywhere Hindi is spoken, and when I have to connect with the people like my relatives, neighbors, friends, so we are talking about in Hindi language. Yeah.
Tamil people, they don't know Hindi because they value their language more. In our area in UP, MP, Patna, like Bihar and Jharkhand, we are prioritizing more Hindi, and we are coming to, I think we are also diverting ourselves towards the Hindi language only. And by the time, like our language does not seen anywhere. Bhojpuri itself, because we have the movies in Bhojpuri, so we know about the Bhojpuri. We listen about it. There is content for it, but in our language I do not see anything, just only the song that I hear. Okay, so next question is that, ma'am, tell me your challenges. That what kind of challenges that you have faced during this learning language, and is what like something that you might have faced through your own family member, from your relatives, from neighbors. Because like when you speak this language and nobody is around you to value this language, they're like, okay, what's he is doing? There is no meaning of doing it, and somebody like Angrez banegi ab. So have you ever come through this comment in your life as well?
No, no, ma'am. Actually, to be very honestly, my relatives, my neighbors, and my friend, they don't know I am learning English. Right? I have been in the journey of learning English, right? They don't know. And I am not going to tell them. After becoming a master of this language, then only I'm going to tell them. So I have been learning this language, yeah, around about like 1.5 years. I have been indulging myself in this language, and since then I'm trying to elevate it bit by bit. And about this, only my husband and my children, my own siblings, they know. Yes, I have been learning this language for 1.5 years. But about my like in my house, they don't know. Right? They know, yes, she's doing something for study purpose, for for competitive examination, but they don't know actually, yes, I have YouTube channel, I am talking with so many people. They don't know.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, great. Great. How do you like manage this? I cannot handle these things, like even one thing, if I do not talk to my husband, I feel like what I am doing and if he will know, okay, what he will think about me. So like everything I reveal to him, like I never hide anything, and he knows whether he doesn't watch my channel, my videos, but he knows that I am making this, and my family member they also know, like because when they see of talking to me someone, so definitely they're gonna recognize me, and I live in a joint family, so everybody knows in my case.
I also live in joint family. There are 10 members in my family, and my husband knows about me. Yes, I am learning English. I am talking with the people. I have YouTube channel, but I'm talking about another members. They don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great. Okay, so
Talking about challenges, so I have faced so many challenges, right? I always I was thinking about myself, like I am underprivileged. I don't have like much knowledge. I'm not enough confident as well. I was kind of like very negative and shy girl, demure girl, right? And I was always worrying about my future, about right. So then I started to think about myself. I yes, if I didn't do anything for myself, I will be left from others, right? And if I talk about my friends, so they are grooming in their life bit by bit, right? They are posting their pictures, they are celebrating, they are enjoying their life. So I was kind of comparing in my previous time how they are happier, how they are progressing in their life than me, like this. So I started work on myself as well. Then I thought, yeah, it is not very difficult, it is not very much a daunting task for me. If you, until or unless you indulge yourself to learn anything, if you are starting, if you are going in learning process, anything in the beginning it happens, you might feel it is not it is not cup of tea for you. But once you started to do it by your own, and every single day you are doing over and over again, it will become so easier for you, fortunately, right? And I am also in the journey of yoga. So if I do yoga, so I feel myself very poised, composed, and to do my every work in a well manner. Now I address myself in as a very positive. I don't compare with anybody, I compare with myself also. In that way I'm just trying to contemplate myself as well. I cultivate new habits each and every single day, and I try to take new step, right, for this language. So in that way, I'm just trying to do it, and I'm trying to demonstrate my virtue as well. I'm developing day by day, and in this way, ma'am, I feel myself, yes, I'm getting improvement, because 1.5 years ago I was nothing. Although English was my subject when I was in the college, right? And at the same time, I used to think I wish I could speak in English, but I was not getting environment as well. But after getting married, having children, and getting this mobile, I got this opportunity. So I don't want to miss this opportunity. I always try to utilize my time in a productive way, so that I could learn something new, and I can impart my knowledge as well with my children, with my students as well. I want to teach students. I also want to become a government teacher. So this is my goal actually. I want to teach to the students, whether I'm private teacher or government, it doesn't matter, but I want to impart, right? So this is the thinking I am having actually. Now everything I take as a positive manner, so that I can reveal my virtue in a proper manner.
yeah, great. It happens with with everyone, like when you see somebody who is your friend and they are doing best and you feel like I'm doing nothing, so that time you feel low and something like why this happened with me only. Because like in my case also, I was feeling like I am good, I am a hardworking. So God, what is your judgment? Like, how do you decide? How do you judge the people? Because I am a hardworking, and I'm a hardworking. I'm putting efforts. I'm doing hard work, and I want to go ahead. I want to do my study. Still, I am not getting opportunity. I am suffering financial issues, and the person and with my friends who even does not want to study, and they hate study, and still their parents is pushing them to go further, and they are going, and they like after a time they getting opportunity and they doing the things. So this was happening with me as well, but then I realized, no, you must be grateful for the things, because see the behind you see the person who are behind you, okay, they are also suffering, but you, at least you are that much capable and but that you can opinion, and you are at this position that you have this much awareness, like you can do something, and you can connect, you can get some from you can speak, which is very important in women's cases, because women they do not have their own voice. Until and unless you are able to do something, you cannot you cannot raise your voice as well, and you do not feel raising your voice. You feel okay, just let calm and do not speak. It is of their work. Why I will speak? There is no meaning of talking to me. They will not listen. So you suppress your voice, you suppress your feeling that time. So that was happening with me as well. And then I thought that I must be grateful that I have this thing in my life. Like one of story I had heard, that a lady, she got she abandoned her in-laws house, because her in-laws were not accepting her, because she gave birth to a girl child, and that is the reason her husband and her in-laws were not expecting her accepting her, and they abandoned her. And she, like after then her own parents were also not ready to accept her, and she left their own station. And and she has a one little child, and she was not able to feed her, and she has a fear from the people as well, that being a woman, that how fearful it is, like living in a crowd place, densely crowded place, and especially in station. So she went to Samshan Ghat, like Samshan Ghat, and she was living there. And the people who used to come and make a ball, kind of rice ball that they offer on the soul, okay, on the soul. So she ate that ball of rice, and gave her to her daughter as well. And one day she decided to do a suicide. And then one little girl, she was also the small girl who used to ask for alms. So she come and hold her hand and ask for food. And then she realized that, no, my life is very important, I should not let go my life like this. And then she decided that she will take care of all the children's. Okay, she will take care all of the children who are deprived. And yeah, so she left her daughter in
Right.
ashram. Yeah, she left her daughter there, and she's decided to take care of all that, those of the deprived children. And she, this way she make of her own organization, and now she's very famous. I'm not able to recall her name, but that was the journey of her. Like, so there's so many women and so many cases that they are far, we cannot even imagine our life in that situation. So why are we crying? We should not. We should be very thankful to the gods that at least whatever we are, because of our karma, and we are very good that we have our whole body is perfect, and we have our this goodness. So thanks for this. Don't complain, and just enjoy the life, otherwise nothing is going to be with you, right? Yes.
Because those kind of situation, that lady was able to think about their own children, her own children, because I have to alive for my daughter. The reason she was able to contemplate about their life as well. So this is the reason. Once we have the kind of like purpose in our life, so we will definitely tend to think about our journey. Yes, I have to alive. I have to do something different for my life, for my children as well. So purpose is really very, having purpose is really very important, very significant. It gives us like motivation, right? Inspiration. Anyhow and any cost, you have to move ahead in your life, no matter what kind of circumstances you are going to face, because everybody has to face those obstacle hurdles, right? So this is the thing, actually this is life, this is how life goes on, and we have to face the challenges. Sooner or later you will definitely certainly find your goal, there is no doubt, but you need to be like moderation. And if you are fully honestly towards your goal, towards your desires, so definitely God will help you and you will find the way what you want. Yeah, because you know many of people they are getting success because they have the kind of like purpose. Why their why is clear. That's the reason. And some of people why they are not getting success in a shorter time, because they don't have purpose, they don't have like clarity in their mind what to do next, why I am here, what is the reason behind it, I am here, God has given me this beautiful life. So if we are doing gratitude, so definitely we will able to think about our life as well. Yes, I have already a lot of things in my life, no need to, there's no need to complaining. Yes. So okay
Yeah.
ma'am, thank you so much.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
will conclude this by saying that challenges comes in everybody's life. It is up to you. You want to make your journey suffer, that Hindi suffer, or suffer that English suffer, suffering. Yes, okay. So thank you so much, and for welcoming me on your channel. So thank you so much, ma'am. And it was really wonderful conversation. I also get another kind of motivation from here when I speak, and I heard from your side. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much ma'am, I really enjoyed a lot with you, and so much for giving me precious time as well ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah. Same here.
Okay.